There we go. It's recording. All right, friends. Happy Monday. Okay. Okay. So, friends, listen up. A while ago, we read an article. I read to you an article called All About Skunks. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
So, when we read that article, we put a circle on the board and we listed all the things about skunks that we knew, right? And then we talked about the things that the article showed us. So it was a while ago, I know, but can you guys remember anything about the skunks that we read about in the article?
They live in Arizona.
Okay, they live everywhere. One place is Arizona, so live everywhere. Except the only place they didn't live, there's only one place. Antarctica. It was Antarctica. Good. What were you going to say?
I was going to say they make burrows.
Okay.
Yeah,
hold on, friend. Oh! Sydney was talking. Go ahead, Sid.
Once they squirt their, I don't know.
Go ahead.
Like their, I don't know, stuff
their
on
spray.
you. Yeah, you're going to have to take a tomato bath.
We talked about that. Yes.
They're part of the cat family.
Stinky. Oh, good memory. I kind of forgot that. Cat. They're related to cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Anything else? That's right.
They don't want to spray that stuff, but they get too scared, so then they spray it, but they never want to.
They don't want to spray it. Yes. Good. Okay. Awesome. All right. So today, you guys are going to read this article. So here's what we're going to do to start with. Listen to me, you're going to read the article to yourselves, but we're not going to read the whole thing right away. We're going to start with just the first paragraph, okay? So, friend, listen. If you can show me that you're reading the first paragraph and you're really paying attention to what you're reading when we talk about it, then when we go to read the rest of the article, you could sit somewhere else and come back to me, okay? So here's your job. Listen. You're going to read the first paragraph. Show me with your fingers what's the first paragraph. Good, Zach. Good. 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 You're going to read just the first paragraph. When you're done, you can give me a thumbs up or wink at me. Just show me you're done. All right? Sure. So go ahead and read that first paragraph. Good job.
This one right here?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, in that first paragraph, it started with, if you like to be out in the evening, you are aware of one of the skunk's most famous traits. Why do you think, and this might be something we're remembering from last time, why do you think they said out in the evening?
Because squirrels are, skunks are like, they go to sleep when we go to sleep, so then they're out and about when we're awake.
When we're awake, yeah. And I heard you whisper the word. What is that fancy word? Nocturnal. Very good. Yes, friend.
And also it helps them hunt. Because most animals are sleeping in the dark.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Good. Okay, so if you like to be out in the evening, you are aware of the skunk's most famous trait. It can stink. The off-putting smell stops many of us from enjoying skunks, and that could be our loss. Skunks help us out a lot. But the way they smell often overshadows the otherwise great mammal. And, well, that just stinks. Okay, so so that's something that we're going to read about. That's a really good question.
They eat bugs.
Okay, so Amaj asked a really good question that this article said they help us. So Amaj, that's a really good guiding question for us to think about when we're reading the rest of this quietly to ourselves. How do they help us? Because maybe you're thinking, the only thing I know that they do is smell really stinky, right? So that's a really good question. You think they eat bugs?
Yeah.
Is that your prediction? I don't remember.
Or they just shoot the, I don't know what it is. Yeah, on animals.
But like, that's a good point. Amaj was wondering how that helps us. Okay, friends, here's your job.
Did I pay attention?
You guys all did beautifully. I heard you reading it. You may sit where you like. What, do you need support, friend? Do you want to go? I'll sit by you wherever you like. You may sit where you like. I'll give you a couple minutes to read the rest of the passage.
I read all of it.
You did?
Yeah.
Where? What? You did? Oh, all the way to here. Okay, so why don't you start reading this paragraph that you have in front of this one, and then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Uh-huh. Okay, so go ahead. I'll be back. Okay. Beginning, and we're gonna read
again.
We're gonna read it again. Sydney, I'm gonna have you sit down.
Can we do paragraph by paragraph, and we can take turns?
Yeah, we can take turns.
Can I go first?
You may. So
I want to.
Clara.
Hold on.
So listen. Who feels like they learned something new when we read this one more time? Something that we didn't talk about here. Yes.
They can live up to 10, or they can live up to 7, but in the wild they can live up to 10. Wait.
Yes. Nope, you got it exactly right. Yeah.
Domesticated.
Domesticated ones can live. Yes. Yes.
They have sharp claws and they can weigh up to 18 pounds.
Very good. Okay. Okay. We're gonna keep giving me information as we read. Okay. So did you want to start reading the second paragraph? Well, we already read the first paragraph. We don't need to read that one again. We're gonna read the second one. And listen, friends, when you're not reading, you're following along. Okay? So we're following along.
The first thing is, can I read a paragraph in here?
We'll see. We'll see. Everyone's gonna get a turn.
The first thing you should know about skunks is they do not stink all the time. The bad smell is a spray that skunks use to get rid of predators. When a skunk thinks they are at risk, it will spray from one of its 2 glands. When a skunk is sick, it may let out some spray by accident. Now,
Stop right there. Good job. I want everyone to take a pencil and circle the word predator. That is a big word, Clara. You read that so beautifully.
Accident is a big word.
I will help you find it. Accident is a big word, and she read that one beautifully too. Predator. Who knows? Put a thumb up. Put your thumb up on your head if you know what a predator is.
Can I say?
Go ahead, Clara.
A predator is like a bunny. They're scared of foxes, bigger animals than them, because the animals can eat them.
Exactly right. Okay, who would like to read the next paragraph?
Me.
You just read one. Bentley, go right ahead.
Now that we are aware the stink is just a fearful stunk, it is time to learn more about them. A skunk is a small mammal that is similar to a cat in its DNA. Skunks have long, sharp claws. They can weigh up to 18 pounds. Skunks are often black and white stripes.
Hold on, that paragraph is still going.
By the way,
But
they can be other colors too.
keep going. You gotta go to the end of the paragraph.
Skunks like to be by themselves most of the time, but they are not often obsessive with other mammals.
Very nice, you guys. Very good. Very good.
He read often very good.
I also heard that word aggressive.
Oh, I meant aggressive.
Oh, is that the one you were wondering? What does it mean to be aggressive?
Oh,
What does it mean to be?
That means to be rough.
Yeah, oh, what a good word. Yes. Rough. Themselves was a big one too. Yeah.
Aggressive means they will attack you.
Yep. And I think last time we read this article and Mrs. Woods read it out loud, we talked about mammals being a certain type of animal. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember what makes an animal a mammal?
If they lay babies, not eggs.
They have babies, not eggs. Yep. Hold on. I think Clara was saying.
They only eat grass.
No.
Wait, no, they eat meat. We're mammals too.
They could eat both. Yep.
We're mammals.
Were you trying to say something?
Yeah.
Usually
they're girls because only girls can get pregnant.
A girl mammal feeds her babies a special way. How does a girl mammal feed her babies? You remember? Milk. Yeah, milk. All mammals can feed their babies with milk. And then also they have fur, I think, or hair. Yes. Oh, okay. All right. Zach is going to read this paragraph here. So, honey, everyone's going to get a turn. I know. Everyone's going to get a turn. Okay, starting with here. So, following along here.
About skunks. They have a great sense of smell. In fact, it is so good that people will put out items that skunks do not like to get rid of them.
Okay, so they'll put out items skunks do not like to smell to get rid of them. Okay, so did you guys know that skunks had a good sense of smell?
No, well, kind
Maybe
of.
because we talked about
Because
it last time.
skunk.
Cats have good smell, so skunks smell.
Because
What a smart connection.
because maybe skunks they put out a smell, and then maybe because they put out the smell they're good at smelling.
Yeah. Okay, so Clara read, Zach read, Bentley read. Who else would like to read? Amaj, you do? Okay, great. So you're going to read this one? All right, friends, I love when you're following along.
I know.
Great. I love that. Skunks right here. Yep. Skunks are this one, sweetie. We haven't read that one yet. And there might be a tricky word, so if you need help, let me know. Okay. Here we go.
Skunks are. What is that?
Yep.
Omnivore.
Yes, omnivores. Quick pause. I think we talked about this last time. Does anybody remember what an omnivore is? It has something to do with what they eat. Yeah.
It's like they're a
close.
vegetarian kind of.
No.
Oh, what do you
They eat bugs, rodents, and
So an omnivore means they eat both vegetables and meat. Both. Yeah, they'll eat anything. All right, so skunks are omnivores. Go ahead, Amaj. I love when you're following along. Keep going.
they will.
Gotta blend that. Good.
On grub, rodents,
Good.
and this snacking has been a help to farmers, skunks. It will get rid of the pest and
Oh, this is tricky. I'll scoop it.
invasive
Plants.
and that their crops.
Very nice. Okay, so this is where Amaj's brilliant question at the beginning comes into play. Hold on. Amaj, you wondered, how do skunks help us? So, how do skunks help us?
They eat rat. They eat rodents.
They eat critters that we don't like
little
around.
critters.
Yep. And they eat something very what? Yes. Oh my gosh.
Can I read the next paragraph?
Okay. Nope. We're talking about
They eat like
They eat bugs.
they eat plants that hurt the crops.
good, Bentley. So there is a word
Like
in
dead
here.
critters.
That word invasive.
those-
Invasive. That means those are. Hold on one sec, friends.
means it's taken it away.
Taking over. You're right. Invasive plants are plants that are going to take over and like harm the other crops. Yes. So skunks eat those. So that's one way they help us.
And they eat bugs.
And they eat bugs. Nobody likes the bugs. Rodents. Nobody likes rodents. Yes,
They
my
help
lady.
the farm by eating them.
They help the farmers by eating things that the farmers don't want.
But then the farmers also don't like them because they also take a little snack in their cup.
They might. I don't know. It didn't say that, but that's possible. That could happen.
What if a skunk
Okay.
accidentally gets scared by the wind and then it just
Sprays.
all over?
Yeah, that
all
would
over
be
the
a bummer.
crops.
That's why you want to give it a little distance, right? My
Yeah.
friend, would you like to read? I haven't heard your beautiful voice. Yeah.
Bad.
I thought you
The
were
bad news is skunks do not have a very long life. They can reach the age of 7 in the wild, but that is not common.
Ooh, this is a tricky one. I'm gonna scoop it. Domesticated. Domesticated. Domesticated.
Have hit 10 years old, but many people think skunks should not be kept in homes, so it's not illegal in a lot of places.
All right, let's put on our thinking caps. So, does anyone know what the word
No.
domesticated means?
I don't like
What does it mean?
It's trained.
Yes, very good. Domesticated animal, stop please, is an animal that is trained and it lives like in your house or with people, right? Domesticated lives with people. So hold on. Dogs are very domesticated, right? So they came from wolves and they're domesticated. Now, I want you to put your hand on your head if you would like to have a skunk living in your house.
What?
Do you want to put your hand on your head if you want a skunk living in your house?
No, because I'm scared for the spray.
Actually, not lie.
No.
I don't like.
Does illegal mean
I would never want a domesticated skunk.
illegal means like you can't. It's like a law. Like
Like
you
if
can't
it,
have certain things.
If you
laws
means
about
illegal.
skunks.
no, like if your law is not a law in America, would you have a skunk?
Right, that's true. If it wasn't against the law,
But
would
like
you-
it wouldn't spray you, it wouldn't do anything to you at all. It just lives in your house.
So some places it is not legal, but some places it is. So, and I think we also talked last time about how you can actually make a skunk so it doesn't spray anymore. But even so, I wouldn't really want to. I wouldn't really want to. Okay, everyone have a chance to read. We read about domesticated skunks. Yes, we have one more paragraph. It's like our summarizing paragraph. Claire's dying to read.
I do.
Is it okay if Clara reads and you can read another one later? Because Clara is just dying to read.
Right here.
Yes, okay, so everyone's following along. It's their last paragraph. You guys have done such a great job. Go for it. Almost done.
Many benefits skunks have to offer. It is skunk sprays.
Ooh, you skipped a line. It is hard.
Hard to believe so many of us are afraid of a little bit of spray.
Skunk spray, yes.
Skunk spray. Still, if you think a skunk looks uneasy, how many you may want to
Rethink. Nice job. 1 second, sweetie. Rethink.
Rethink getting too close.
Okay. If you see a skunk, final answer. If you see a skunk, tick, 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 walking in front of you, would you A, turn the other way, or B, walk towards the skunk? A or B? B.
B.
B. B was walk away.
Yeah,
and,
B.
wait, no, B was walk towards the skunk.
Yeah.
You would walk towards the skunk?
I wouldn't.
You would. Well, this is very interesting.
You want to get
So-
sprayed?
I don't care.
You know what? I think this is interesting because in this article, it did make me appreciate skunks more and the things they do for us. But I have to admit, I'm still a little afraid of them. Yeah, Sydney, what were you going to say?
I disagree on the last period, like this one, because when he said, I can't believe so many of us are like scared of a little bit of skunk spray, but it's not like it can get on your clothes and ruin it, and then you're gonna have to get a tomato sauce.
I told you guys the story about my parents' dog, right? And I mean, it was a big deal. It was like expensive and really kind of awful.
Yeah.
So it is kind of a big deal to get sprayed by a skunk. So yeah, I'm not sure. I still think I'll give them lots of space. A dog is a safer bet. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You would still approach a dog?
I would too. I would pet it.
Oh, it did.
Amaj.
Can you please stop our recording?
Oh, it did.
I'm getting a baby boy cat.
Are you